longer because I needed to prep for their arrival. But they were only there for, I think, 7 days or 6 days. 6 days.
That's
7
not a long
days.
time.
6 nights. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Incredible about that. Oh, you must have
Right.
loved it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did 2 of those alternative spring breaks.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, really?
There's
Okay.
no, anybody who comes on won't be able to hear us.
Oh,
So he's been working on it for a long time.
oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hearing is. I'm not sure who's joining us over Zoom. AC said she might. Oh, Mary's joining but didn't register. So is there a way to?
She's a
Does
member
she
of the
have-
council, so she doesn't
Yeah.
have to register.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And she'll have a Zoom link because you sent it. All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
But she won't be able to hear.
She'll be able to hear us.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, could we call her?
That's what I was gonna say, can you,
Yeah.
maybe do a phone
Speaker?
conference call, but then they can see us and then hear us.
You're trying.
It'll probably
Yeah.
be like some weird echo to it, or whatever.
Well, last month there was the sound that people on Zoom heard.
Oh, yeah, I
And then
watched
when
the
you-
recording to hear it.
Oh, yeah, you said there was.
People kept telling me
Yeah.
you could hear another recording.
Was it a whistling sound or something?
I don't know, I didn't watch the recording.
It's like a ringing sound. I did watch it to hear it. Yeah, I heard it. It was,
We had no idea, wow,
It
what
was
the
like
hell
on,
it
I don't
was.
think I could have stopped the meeting. It was kind of debilitating, actually.
Yeah,
And it kept changing
People
tones.
said it
You
was
couldn't,
hard
like,
to-
try tune it out. It would
Yeah.
just, the moment you did it, it changed.
I doubt many people watch that then.
Should we give them a couple minutes to try to figure this out before we get started, I'm guessing?
They've been in here for hours. I don't think they're
Hours?
gonna. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna figure it out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not today.
This isn't just, yeah, it's an ongoing issue.
All right. So does this mean we won't have a recording for minutes?
We will on LTC, right? Yeah, because,
Oh, okay,
because,
so at least you can hear us,
yes.
Yeah,
but the Zoom cannot. Zoom
Yeah.
is the worst.
Yeah.
so there's like he was saying there's like a 30 to 40-second delay on the PC or something.
Oh,
So it'd be like, if you wanted to go through that, you'd be behind.
If they watched it on LTC to
Oh.
participate, they would be
Yeah.
behind,
Yeah.
like a minute, so.
You're like, yeah, we already talked.
Wait.
We moved on.
5 seconds.
Okay, okay, so it doesn't seem like they're gonna fix it. Let me just quickly check. So Mary, we can put on speakerphone, but let me just quickly text Anna Christina to see if she wants.
And I'll take minutes.
Maybe I already made a mistake in the minutes I took last. Okay, so. Okay. Hey Mary, you're on speaker. This is the only way we can have you hear the meeting. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna put the phone in the middle of the room, and if you need someone to repeat something they said, just give us a shout. This is
Okay.
technology at its finest. Okay, so we have a quorum. Awesome, let's get started. The first thing on the agenda is to approve the minutes from the last meeting. So I already have one correction to make. I think we initially thought that, Cormac's, so one big thing happened, is Cormac's resignation. I think that we thought once he resigned, it resulted in a loss of quorum for a remainder of the meeting. It didn't. I think we initially thought that, but it didn't. So I'm gonna make that correction on the minutes. Did not. We actually had a lot of people at that meeting, so thank you everybody for shut up.
You forgot me.
I forgot. No, I didn't. That's my fault.
It's all right.
James Tobin. I'm so sorry about that. That's, I should take a short. I look at the short. Alright. See, Ryan, this is what happens when so those are two big corrections. So, just take a minute and go through the rest and shut out if you have any other corrections to make.
What was the first correction?
The first correction was Jay Tobin was at the meeting and he's not listed, and that's my fault. And then the second correction was on page number 1, 2, 3, 4, under memorization. It's the last sentence of that paragraph says this resulted in the loss of quorum for the remainder of the meeting, and it did not result.
It says that at the next line too, and then I think on the last page it also states that.
All right, yes, thank you. So whenever it says, so I'll update this, but wherever it says there was no quorum, that's not correct, because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members at that meeting.
Got it.
And we technically only need 4 for quorum. So if anyone wants to make a motion to accept these,
I'll make a motion to accept.
all right, do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor of accepting the meeting minutes for February 26th as corrected? Aye. All right, any abstentions or? Okay. Motion passes. Great, so next item is new business. So I'm not sure if everybody had a chance to review the March 24th memo. So the city's going through a process of, I think, making a certain standards that are standardizing the rules for all the different boards of the city. They all have very different functions and roles, so I think it makes sense for us to try to figure out what the implications of those rules are for this council, and if anybody had any questions, and we certainly accept any guidance from the city on it, maybe have a meeting or invite someone to tell us what we need to know, because it's a little unclear.
Do we want to draft some core questions that we'd want to know as a starting point?
Yeah, we can, absolutely. I think I had a few questions that I emailed to Catherine, but, the person to answer those questions, I think, is the city solicitor. So we can add to those drafted questions. always like a person at the city that's like the liaison to the boards, right? So our liaison is Catherine, and I'm guessing that they probably have to be pretty well briefed and versed in these rules, because it affects.
When the rules are completed, I would think that would happen, but I think right now it's all just in process. I don't think those are clear yet,
Okay.
because they're creating the handbooks for everybody now.
Cool. And this is the draft.
This is an example, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an example of the one for, housing.
Okay.
So, it would be specific to them.
Well, it says that my office is drafting a similar handbook for every board, commission, committee, council in the city. So we could probably expect, since the whole point is to standardize this, right? I think.
Well, similar, but like some are statutory boards, some are ordinance boards, so that's gonna vary based on,
Yeah, there'll be specifics.
That was one of our questions.
I'm
What category do we fall under?
so I think Catherine forwarded that to the city solicitor. She already forwarded the questions that you gave
Okay.
to him, so he could answer those,
Oh.
yeah.
Great. Because the three possible ones would be a statutory board.
It says most are statutory. And that's like, it's, created for a specific purpose, I think. I think that's what this says.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm not a legal language person, so it would be great if someone could just explain this in plain English to us, maybe the city solicitor. Would it make sense to invite?
I did write that down for her to tell her to invite him.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I just did write, yeah, so that
Okay.
I'll have her, can't say that he will come, but we will invite him to come.
Okay.
He'll give us guidance from there if there's someone else to send, or,
Yeah,
but we'll forward all this to the city solicitor.
yeah, it would be great to have someone at our meeting that could just explain the rules to us, and we could maybe ask questions in real
Yeah.
time too, rather than going back and forth in email.
Just so we have it written down, we have a motion to request
Thank you.
the city solicitor come to the next meeting to discuss our role in the rules coming that are.
Are you sure you guys want that? Because then they might give you more rules, yeah.
I would like to know what they are.
Yeah, yeah.
It says the city manager will appoint members outside of that, like, matters specific to autonomy and independent entities, so it's like, that's pretty broad. You might like that language, you know?
Yeah, it might be nice to have this discussion and the broader discussion of what our role is as a council, because I think we're a little confused there. So maybe that's an opportunity for us to say, hey, what can we do?
Do we have a second on the motion?
Right. All right, all in favor of Ryan's motion as he said it? Aye.
Yay.
All right, any abstentions or opposed? Okay, none, the motion passes. Good. So, we'll add that to the list of proposed presenters. Great. Next item up for discussion is sustainability division updates.
Jake?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right now, we're wrapping up, well, it's pretty much done, just some punch list items, finishing up the library LED lighting. So that's done there. Looking to do, in the process, getting lighting done at the Shaughnessy School. Just started solar at Sullivan School, and that'll be followed by Shaughnessy School. And we're looking to put in for the Green Communities Grant for the spring round. Looking at pipe insulation and condensate tank insulation at a number of schools, plus this building, and weatherization at 2 schools, Adult Ed and O'Connell School.
Is that part of the Green Communities grant, or? is it
Yes,
not? Okay.
yes, yep.
Awesome.
Yep. That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any other grants that you guys are working on, or?
Oh, we're waiting, yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say the brick grant,
Yep.
just, he was just telling us about that this morning,
It was,
Billy was.
I was gonna-
So it just came out yesterday, so we just started looking at that today to see kind of what the parameters are and if we have any projects that might.
What's the brick grant?
So it is, Jay.
I know,
Okay.
yeah,
Let me see, infrastructure, I'd have to look
Yeah.
again, I have so many
Oh.
acronyms in my mind. Building,
Something about like neighborhoods, it's like directed at revitalizing the communities and putting money in
resilience,
infrastructure.
yeah.
Resilience. I was gonna draft an email to you because we had our team, because we had a few open brick grants
Oh.
that were canceled.
yeah, we did,
It's going to the Massachusetts Attorney General because there was a clause added to the new brick grants that entities applying must comply with ICE.
well,
So there's some stuff being worked out with that. So I would keep an eye out on that.
Building resilient infrastructure and communities.
Okay. I was like, where's this?
Speaking of another grant that we're pursuing, so there's a lot of work that's gonna be done at the drinking water plant, a lot of electrical upgrades, new roof. So we're gonna basically replace all the solar up there and add on to it, and also have, this grant is, battery,
We're doing battery storage too?
exactly.
Where is
yeah.
that?
At the water plant, drinking water.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because that's an old installation, right?
Yeah, I think that went online in 2013.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of half there, but it's all got to come down anyway.
yeah. Oh, yeah, we talked about this last time or something. Yeah. Cool, so that's batteries. So do you know how big the battery will be?
I do, but I don't know off the top of my head. No, it's going to be big. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, it's not going to be exclusive, that in addition to, fossil fuel backup as well. But that'll
Yeah.
help, yeah. It's going to be a big battery.
What's that for battery?
I don't know yet, because we're actually not, we put in help gather the information for it. We're not actually the entity applying for the grant. It's gonna be Select, who's doing a lot of our solar installation, so they're running the show on the grant, and they'll be doing the maintenance and things like that, and basically own that battery.
Oh, so the city's not gonna own it?
Yeah.
And is that part of like any sort of like demand response program?
It'll help with that too, yes. Yep.
So that's good money for whoever owns it,
Yeah.
not us.
Well, it does help with our overall
Yeah,
utility, yeah.
Yeah. Does Lowell in the budget have any like sort of capital improvement dollars that go towards renewable energies at all, do you know? For the city to own their own,
We just don't have the staff or the personnel to do,
yeah,
for maintenance on, just say our solar array, so it's,
yeah, yeah. You could pay people to do, you could outsource it,
that's
but
what
still
it
own
is.
it, yeah. Okay.
I'm relatively new to this. Could you just, whoever is able to, describe the demand response? Like, what is that exactly?
It's, kind of look at it as like this, you got, how do I say, it's probably like the highest, say, 15 minutes or 20 minutes of your energy use, say for
Okay.
the day. And so you get hit with a huge cost of that. So a simple way is to kind of offload that, or if, say you got a building, right, cut it up into 4 squares, you want to offset your start times by like 20 minutes, to ease that demand response. You're not firing everything all up at once.
Got it.
There used to be a program, they did away with it, where in the summertime, hey, can you, shut down some of your things or whatever, and, fire up your gas backup generators, but they did away with that program, so,
Got it.
yeah.
This demand response that I'm talking about is a little bit different. It's, so it's, you could think of it as like, they call it like a virtual power plant. So instead of, when we all have to pay a lot more for our energy bills if we're at peak times in like the summer and now in the winter, you have to fire up the really like expensive power plants to meet everybody's collective demand. So like the coal plants or the really expensive oil peaker plants they're called.
Sure.
Instead of doing that, you have batteries that are like scattered all across the state, that instead of firing up those power plants, you ask those batteries, or you kind of have an agreement with the owners and developers of those batteries to turn on their batteries to lower the peak demand. So it's like a virtual power plant. And it's really, it's cool. So, and then you have like a financial incentive for those owners of those batteries to fire them up when they need to. So it's like a certain amount, it's not a lot of hours of the year. And they get,
Martina,
yeah.
please turn up your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
They can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Mary probably knows a lot more about this than I do.
But no, I'm not gonna talk about VPPs today.
Okay.
But I work with some municipal clients that have been installing them at schools, and like Jay was saying, like during those peak hours, which tend to be from 3 to 8 p.m., that's when everyone's getting home, turning on their ovens and all the type of stuff, charging their cars and whatnot. That's when the batteries will disperse their energy to help mitigate it. And then during the night, when energy is really cheap, they'll charge up the batteries, and it actually becomes a revenue stream for certain things because they can sell the energy during peak hours.
That was what you were referring to, right?
Yeah.
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 Yes, so they originally wanted us to to look at a school, and so they had a school chosen, and I looked at it, and I'm thinking, they already have a room, everything's designated, had a gas-fired generator there. I said, let's get a room built for this, what am I gonna do? Abandon this and have to put this trailer truck-sized battery somewhere out here? It's like, for a school, so, we convinced them to go, hey, why don't you take a look at the water plant? There's a lot of space over there, and I think it's
So
more impressive than a
LTC
school, I think, so, yeah.
Sorry, LTC is not hearing, like people cannot hear you guys.
Oh, should we? Oh, darn.
Yeah, on LTC.
Can they not hear anything, or is it just really quiet?
It's not me. I'm not. It's the people watching like LTC cannot hear you.
Oh, are they texting you saying they can't hear?
Yes.
Oh no.
These are on.
Should we ask the people that were working on it?
Go find it.
Thanks, Mary. I guess they were here for hours trying to figure this out and couldn't.
They were,
Is that an issue for public meetings?
I don't know.
Thanks, Mary.
Yeah.
Jay's looking
Is this
into it.
applying to the meta grants? Because I know in the solar application portion of that, they're requiring proposals to include battery energy storage.
I think so. That's not one. Usually they decide and then they give them to me to work on.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I'm working on 6 right now, and 5 will have to include battery energy storage, so I'm trying to make one format so I can just copy paste.
Oh, yeah. It'd be cool to get them at the schools instead of the gas.
Yeah. They're expensive. They're really expensive.
Yeah.
And it's just a newer technology that we're exploring. I know the Eversource put a really big one down in P-Town, like that provides a virtual power plant for all of the Cape during outages and whatnot. So
Yeah.
they'll take the energy in during like low hours and then release it during peak. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's like the biggest one
I
in
think
the
it
state.
matters.
Yeah. Okay, while he figures that out, is there any more sustainability division updates? I think last time, there was a potential to work with green energy consumers, right? On a mass save.
Catherine is working on that.
Okay.
I have an update for me to give you.
Okay, all right. Just fun to hear about. Two of my favorite things. Okay, great. All right, any questions on the updates or anything to discuss further on that item? Nope, okay. All right, we are just moving through this agenda.
Working fine on their end. Called somebody to verify that it's working.
That, and they can hear us?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear us over there and I have it on the speaker and,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Mary, they may have fixed it. I don't know.
Or someone's just gotta turn up their volume.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, proposed presenters, we have a list here.
Can I ask you a question before we
Please,
get to
yeah.
that? I may have just missed it. The continued business about the student presentation.
Oh my gosh, I skipped right over that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I skipped right over that. My fault. I've got one job. Okay, so update on the Lowell Public Schools student presentation competition. We have, so where we left off last meeting, there was a motion response that Catherine and team filed where they outlined sort of some certain steps for the sustainability division to be involved with the Civics Day. So there's really great projects that some of the Lowell Public School students have put together with sustainability in many different environmental, concerns like running the gamut, energy. And so there's a Civics Day on May 18th. And Jay had been instrumental in getting funding for awards, which I think he's been part of the groups that have, I know he's been part of the groups that have done it in the past. We just needed approval from the city side to be able to kind of keep going with it. So Catherine's sort of taken that over, and there's going to be a judge selection process. I think this council gets one judge, so if anybody's interested, we're gonna have a competition or something for to be a judge. I don't know, but we are meeting with the Lowell Public School team tomorrow at 11 to discuss next steps. But there's like a Google form for the kids to fill out. And I think the next steps that the city is going to be working on is like marketing stuff and flyers to just get the word out. Our role can also be to help get the word out about the competition. We're going to have to do the awards at a different ceremony than Civics Day because of something about like giving money out at Civics Days. But now that we're not having a summit, I don't know where we're going to do that. So there's some logistics I think to kind of flush out, but that's my update.
So who's meeting with Lowell Public Schools at 11?
Myself, Jay, if anybody else wants to come, they're more than welcome to if they want to learn more about it. And Catherine, and Caitlin Urban, and Mara Cooper. Okay, we'll get you on the next one.
In the meeting.
Okay, yeah, no, that's okay.
I'll be at the
Don't worry, that's okay. It's fine. It's tomorrow at 11.
I'll be at the middle school, so.
Okay, well, you'll be at the school.
All right,
Yeah.
my school. Yeah.
I don't know, are there any other updates on the city side that I didn't mention?
Not that I have.
No, okay. Alrighty. Sorry for skipping over that, guys. Okay. So proposed presenters. First, do you know, Cynthia or Jay, if anybody has confirmed yet?
For April, Victor is going to come.
Okay, great.
And no one else has confirmed yet.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Do we want to come up with like some specific, right now it's, detail, describe his work in detail to the council and explain how we could, as a council, support his work. Are there any other specific things that we'd like to send him ahead of time that he could, have in his, back pocket, so we're not just putting him on the spot with questions? He is the energy advocate.
I mean, just data about how many people they've connected to services.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more details.
Who Victor is? So Victor's the city's energy advocate, and he has like all sorts of great things like office hours where people can come and figure out how they can lower their energy bills, join the city's aggregation. He can link them up to Mass Save services, and he speaks Spanish and is able to kind of like be a point of access for people in the city that.
So does he work for the city?
He works for the city, yeah. He works in the sustainability division. Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested to know the greatest barriers
Yeah.
that people have expressed to implementing things like Mass Save or other energy efficiency in the city, and how the council can assist in, broadcasting the benefits of that and, specific to those barriers.
Yeah.
To overcome those.
Yeah, to which programs again?
Yep, Mary?
I'd like to say something, especially because of the last speaker. Victor's position is partially funded by Massive. So essentially, energy advocates work in community first partnership towns and cities like Lowell to provide a more humane, to take care of the barriers that some of the barriers that you're asking for. So I did want to say that so that you have a clear picture of why we actually have his role, that it's actually Massive funded.
Thank you.
Are we in danger of losing him if Mass Save cuts happen? Mary, do you know?
Yes,
Oh.
we're in danger of losing not just Victor's position, but crippling the entire infrastructure that has recently actually begun to do things that are, whose budget essentially funds income eligible households. So if that $1 billion cut happens, once the energy affordability bill is finally taken on by the Senate, and then there's a reconciliation between both the House and the Senate, if that's still there, Massachusetts will have made a terrible decision.
Mary, I'm actually writing my research paper for my master's on this right now. I'll share it to you after, so.
On the Mass Save.
I'd like you to write the right things. So.
I'm writing the right things, trust me. I'm writing the right things, trust me.
Because one of the reasons why we are facing this challenge is because most people talk about a Massive that they don't quite understand how it actually powers energy efficiency and reducing of bills for people who are at 60% or below of SMI. So people talk about more complaints. They are not looking at what's actually there.
I think you'd be quite happy to read it. It's not, it's very much in support of not passing that bill.
Thank you.
Of course, I'll share it with
Yeah,
you once it's
share it
done.
share it with
I
all of
will,
us, because
I
I'm
will.
glad you're doing that.
I'll let Victor speak for himself, but he does more, he goes beyond what, say, the requirements of Mass Save. If the Mass Save side of his funding were to go away, I think the city would pull him over. I don't think they'd want to lose him.
You think the city would fund his position fully, even with the cuts?
Because his position more than pays for itself.
Don't let anyone tell you
Yeah.
that, because it's not going to be true. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
He brings a lot of value here.
So
That's, yeah.
No, I just kind of had so that those cuts would cut that 3-year plan that Mass Save has for the designated equity communities as well. That includes that.
So $1 billion, just think about what $1 billion is. If $1 billion, if we came to your house and we decided to take, like, if you were cooking, and we decided to take almost all your ingredients from you, will you be able to cook a real meal? That's the way we need to think about this, not just, oh, it's this portion, it's that portion, it's the other portion. $1 billion cripples an entire delivery system.
Mayor, do you know if the municipal energy manager grant is included in that cut as well for future rounds?
It is.
It is?
It is included in that 3-year plan.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't want to talk about that one, but but yeah.
Okay.
Save the $1 billion. The cut is not official yet. So let's continue thinking that the whole cut will not happen. But vigorously defend the program.
Yeah, I just put in a publication to the New England Real Estate Journal on why we shouldn't push that forward as well, because I am the municipal energy manager for 5 towns, and that's funded through Mass Save.
Oh, wow.
And like, not to like pat myself on the back.
No.
We've processed around just under $10 million in grants in just the last 7 years. 7 months. 7 months with that grant. So it's very important.
To city, to
It's
municipalities.
very small municipalities.
Very important.
Yeah. So I think that's a great avenue for us. Is I think that type of outreach where we can find avenues to express our
Save Mass Save.
Save Mass Save. Yeah.
So there's something that I'm kind of confused, and Mary, you might be able to answer, because there's like a rent freeze, eviction protection within that 3-year plan for the designated communities. But there's nowhere on the Mass Save website that says that. And that's essentially rent control. But it's not legal in Massachusetts, so.
Someone told me that they can't hear me on LTC. But I want to say that we need to be very careful about the kind of language that we are using. It's not rent control.
Okay.
This is something that has been going on for a very long time. If you are a landlord and 50% or more of your renters are eligible for the income eligible program, they've always signed paperwork that says that they are not going to increase people's rents. How is that rent control?
Okay.
That's not rent control.
Okay.
That's just the fact that the building has received
Funding.
no cost weatherization, and in exchange, it should just not be a reason to gentrify a community. So that's not rent control, and it's not unique to Massachusetts. It's in many other places.
Yeah.
Mary, I'm just gonna, Anna Christina is calling, so I'm gonna put both of you on speaker.
Gonna have a video call or a whole conference call.
All right. Okay, everybody's on now, I think. But yeah, so to Mary's point, you're getting more incentives because the people that are your tenants are income eligible. So you have to sign something that says you're not gonna jack up the rents right after you get the incentives because they're income eligible. It's like, it's completely, yeah.
So, this is a very valuable conversation. And I'm wondering if we could put something on our next month's agenda to have like a formal time to talk about because I don't know that we can make a motion about like doing something about the bill at this time. But if we could put something like a designated time at the next meeting to talk about that bill. If we could find the name of it, I'll send it to you, and then we can like perhaps consider, a resolution or something about it. Would that be a good idea?
Well, is that in time for when the Senate is voting on it? Mayor, do you know when the Senate is voting on that bill?
Couple months, maybe 2, I don't know.
Okay, then I think we might have time.
It would be
But
great.
you can be doing something currently. Which
Yeah.
is,
Right.
just say you're supporting Mass Save. What else can you do?
Yeah. It would be interesting to see how much the city of Lowell benefits from current Mass Save initiatives. Some people might not know that the Energy Advocate is paid for in part by Mass Save, or all these different grants that we get and process because of Mass Save. The school, like the weatherization, like all of these great things that benefit all of us because they reduce our energy burden.
Would we, and I don't know if this is possible right now, are we able to request like a report on funding from Mass Saves that Lowell gets? Is that something we're able to request?
I can request it.
The
Was
city-
that Mary's voice on the line talking about the Mass Save bill?
Yes.
I heard today that if they do not get to it by the formal session, which ends in July, they're going to push for it right after. But it's not looking good. I'd like to hear what Mary knows, but I guess I'll ask her separately. Yes, I cannot disclose some of these things. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay, so great. So this is actually perfect timing. So Victor will be at our April meeting. Maybe the city will have some data on what the city gets for funding as a result of from Mass Save funds. So it's just so we can like really drive home the point that the city of Lowell does really benefit. And we'll talk more about Mass Save. Maybe Billy, you can do presentation on your paper.
Yeah,
On your
I can
project.
talk about that. I'm actually messaging my team leader now that I think Weston and Sampson should write a letter to our legislators.
Yeah.
Pushing, because we get a lot of funding from Mass Save, and that's a lot of our work, so,
Yeah. And you directly see the impacts because you're
Yeah.
seeing the funding.
yeah. And like the people within the grant that manage the grant, when we have our quarterly check-ins, like we are asked to like zhuzh up our reports
Yeah.
to show that we actually are, it's not like I don't have to zhuzh it up that much. We are
Yeah.
helping these communities a lot, and we're trying to show to the state how beneficial that these like tertiary outcomes of Mass Save are, like through the Municipal Energy Manager grant, through the roles like Victor, like that
Yeah.
they're very critical to communities along with the incentives.
Would it be helpful along those lines for number one, can the Lowell Sustainability Council write a letter to legislators demonstrating the importance?
You can, anything from the council has to go through the city manager, it has to go up the chain.
Yep. Can we write it?
You can write it to be passed up, and he has to be the one to reach out to
Like,
legislators.
so we could request that the city manager
Yeah.
reach out to our delegation about this
Yes.
bill.
Okay, and we'll just, yeah, okay.
Are we, I'm sorry, I get a little, and I'm a little maybe too process like aware, but can we move now, since it wasn't on the agenda, right? This like topic wasn't on the agenda, but can we move right now to draft a like letter in support of, or a letter
Or like a, yeah.
Letter of
like a-
support.
Yeah.
of support for not cutting,
Yeah.
a letter of support for Mass Save, and not cutting Mass Save. And then bring that to the next meeting to then possibly pass. Is that something we would be able to move to draft it?
I think so.
I can motion that because I can take the lead on writing it.
Yes, Billy, yes. Amazing, okay, this is great.
No one scheduled a meeting with me about it.
Yeah.
I will just write it on my own.
We'll collaborate, but Billy's taking the lead. I
I'll take
love
the lead
this.
on that.
Okay,
Let me write that down.
Ryan's got it.
Thank you.
All right. So Ryan, this is your motion?
Or I think Billy made the
Those-
motion. I'll
those
second.
two-
I-
Okay, and Ryan seconds, okay. So who votes in favor of, having, Lowell Sustainability Council draft a letter of support, to not cut Mass Save? Okay, all in favor?
I,
Okay,
for a draft, yes, but can we also be witnesses at the hearing if it happens post-July? Can we get someone down there to, just as a citizen?
I think my understanding is you have to do it as a private, as an individual.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a citizen, you said. So yeah, I think we're allowed to do that. Yeah.
yeah, and you just have to do it as a private citizen, Casey.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing stops you. We've been showing up for almost a year plus. I don't think if you care that much, then you can show up as a private individual because you care. The process is open.
Okay, great. Okay, so we did all in favor. Any abstain or oppose? Nope, all right, great. So between now and the meeting in April, we'll be well prepared to vote on the letter that we will then send to through the city manager's office to be passed on to legislature. Okay,
Yeah, just give it to Catherine to give to the city manager, that's all.
yep, we will.
I'm wondering if it'll change, if Victor Vargas is gonna be here next time. I wonder
That's
if
an
he'll let us
interesting
in on
point.
something that we didn't think about.
Maybe hold off on it, is what you're saying?
Well, I
Hear
don't
We
it
know
can
if
edit
Ryan
it.
had-
Yeah.
We can have a
have it
draft
edited.
ready to go and then make edits in real time at the meeting and then vote on it as edited and then send it out, so we don't have to wait a whole month,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, any more discussion on Mass Save, Victor coming in April?
I would. It's funny because that whole thing was under us wanting to come up with questions to ask Victor. But I would love to talk about the other people that we want to
Oh, we
invite.
can,
and
yes,
The
yeah,
specifics we would
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know, we're gonna ask questions. See, this is what this council does, we just take things and we do
Go on a
them.
tangent.
And I love it here. Okay. Frontrunner City, DPD, and Giovanni Baez Rose. That's the first bullet.
Yeah, do we want to, because I understand that Catherine was saying, like, we didn't have like a specific ask for what in particular they could talk about, and it's kind of hard to just say, hey, come talk to us, and like them not know what we want them to talk about. So I don't know, do we want to, for each of these, draft a couple of questions that could guide what we would like for them to talk about?
Yep,
like-
I think that's a good idea. I think overall, for all of these, like the overall question would be, to invite anybody, would be like, how does your work tie to pushing Lowell forward in a sustainable way, when it comes to like, so, but everybody's different, right? So Frontrunner City, that's gonna be development, that's gonna be hopefully some transportation involved. The way that it hopefully, meshes with keeping things affordable, and also how it ties in with the Lowell plan and all the sustainability goals in that plan. So those would be sort of like my first top of the line questions.
Yeah. So like, how would the sustainability goals in the Lowell Forward plan be like applied to?
Integrated, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are they doing any green, like, for the, because Frontrunner City is gonna be a lot of development. So are they doing any passive house stuff? Like, what can they tell us about green building considerations, development?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So I have a different way of thinking. I'm asking myself, it's one thing to have people come and tell us what elements of, of green building or sustainability they are working on. But I think for me, I feel as though the Lowell Sustainability Council should actually have a vision and be a little bit more almost sure of what we would like to see when we bring these presenters, so that it's not just something a little bit more concrete, that to have a vision for the city. I mean, because we live there, not because we work for the city, but we live in the city. But it's not just bringing folks, like you can't just bring the link project in there just to tell us about what green ideas they have. I feel as though we should spend some time and think about exactly what we want from out of this. And maybe you guys have already done it. I'm sorry I haven't been at this meeting for a couple of times.
No, we haven't. But that's a good. I like the way you're framing this, Mary.
Yeah, I agree. Right, because
Because, for me, it's really what value are we adding to the city? And I think we should come together and think about it. Like, in relation to the link project, we should have at least a set, maybe the way Michaela does it allows us to have like a set of questions, and so that, people don't just show up and tell us too many things about all other green things that are great, but are not necessarily what we really want to spend most of our time on.
Yeah, I would agree, Mary, that, and it kind of is at the heart of trying to understand this council's role, and because the way my current understanding is like what I feel confident that I'm able to do. Like when I come in, what I feel confident I'm able to do is ask questions to learn about what's already happening. Like I feel that as of right now, I kind of feel that I come here and I get transparency. Like I get the satisfaction of knowing what's already happening. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like, could there be a formalized system within any kind of planning, whether that's open space, like the open space recreation plan, which I think we'll talk about, or if that's frontrunner city planning, or future Lowell forwards, et cetera. How can boards like us be explicitly built into the model of planning those things, rather than us kind of chasing down every time and like trying to just ask. So that's my perspective. Yeah.
Well said. Yeah. So I think what I'm hearing is, instead of, having our role be ask questions, what are you doing? Be prepared for these presenters and have a consensus on what would we like to see be part of the planning process, and what are our suggestions based on, our own research and knowledge of things. So I like that a lot. As far as recommendations go, what do we think is the best medium for those? Having our own presentation, or having a bullet list, or sending them to, because I think the process of it all, right, would be for us to have some sort of deliverable for this person who's coming in presenting, giving them our suggestions or our vision of what we would like to see. Do we hand that to Catherine? Are those made public in any way?
The more I think about this, we have a Lowell Forward document. Many of us in the city spent time, whether it was in contributing towards energy or housing. And I think a council, I could be wrong, but a council is like a guardian of, okay, these things that we said we are going to do, are they being done? How is like the LRTA or the transportation director, how is Law Forward being actualized or operationalized across the city? Law Forward, the sustainability part.
Yeah, so for this particular one, maybe, so maybe we could add to our next meeting to come together with, maybe we could come up with a prioritized, or each come up with some things from the Lowell Forward plan that we value and would like to see moved forward. And then that could be a basis for brainstorming for future guests, things we would like to ask about or advocate for.
We could do that in the meantime even. So we've got the Google Doc. I could just do a tab that says Lowell Forward Plan. We can have like a column with all the different presenters, and then everybody can kind of fill in what their suggestion would be as it ties to the Lowell plan for each area or presenter, so that we don't have to wait till the next meeting to do it, 'cause,
Yeah.
you know.
That's
All
a
right.
good idea.
And I'll do the same thing with the letter of support. I'll put it in that.
Oh,
that
great.
Google Doc. So it's just, as I'm editing it, I'll leave sections of where I might need some help.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because like we said with like the mass save, like how much Lowell has benefited, I'll leave that blank and stuff like that.
Thanks, okay. And we can, so we will, at the end of the day, we will have our like list of suggestions, and we'll just attach that to the agenda so that that is a public facing document, so that we have, you know, our suggestions on record and all of that stuff, so.
My understanding is you can forward documents to, if it's pertinent to the meeting coming up,
Yep,
but you just can't get together and discuss or go back and forth, whether it's email or a
Oh,
Google
okay.
Doc or things like that, where you're deciding something or deliberating something.
great.
Okay, so I'll just draft something on my own then. for
Well,
now.
you can draft it, and then we'll deliver it
And then you
at
can
the,
deliver
deliberate it
it.
at the meeting.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, or you can deliver it before the meeting to discuss at the meeting, so everybody has the materials, you
perfect.
just can't go back and
Beautiful.
forth.
Okay.
yeah,
That's
we
fine.
can't,
Yeah.
I can't say, hey, Billy, change that to this.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
So along those lines, then, can we have a motion on next month's agenda to synthesize all of our individual perspectives about Lowell Forward, and then we'll bring what we found together at
Yep.
that time.
Motion to carve out some time in next meeting to discuss individual actions on Lowell Forward.
Second. Oh, sorry.
Okay, Ryan, second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, any opposed or abstentions? All right, we will be doing that, and adding it to the agenda for the next meeting.
What did we say we will be doing? Creating strategic alignment? Or what did we say?
So what we said was, we just used the front runner as an example, but what, I'm gonna do is in the Google Doc, so we're kind of taking your suggestion, Mary, of instead of just having questions, have ideas and, you know, suggestions of a vision for how we would like to see the things that are in the Lowell Forward Plan implemented in all of the areas that we're inviting these people to come and speak. So for the front runner city, it would be kind of focused on that, and we would take the ideas from the Lowell forward plan and tie it to that specific initiative.
It's called strategic alignment, right?
Yeah, strategic alignment. I love that. Yes. There's a name for it. Gosh. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So, we've got this. So we have our sort of process around this, which I really like. The other things that are listed here, so we have Front Runner City, open space planning, UMass Lowell Link project, LRTA and Blake Acton from NIMCOG, the transportation director, State Rep Tara Hung, Sustainability Day debrief, but also maybe some of the other things that, you know, he's working on. Lana Howard might be a good person also to invite. Lowell High School environmental studies students might be great to have after the Civics Day. There are some very cool projects there. And then CBA Passive House projects. Are there any other things that people wanted to, or presenters that people wanted to add to this list or take off?
Could we articulate for each of these a few starting points that we want to ask them? Or do we need to wait until later?
So,
Like, for example, the transportation director or the LRTA, like, what do we want to ask the LRTA? Because my understanding is that Catherine felt like we needed to be more specific in asking people to come.
I think when she's reached out, they question, okay, so what do they want me to speak about? Because
Yeah.
they, you know, they're involved in a lot of different projects. So I think that's just kind of honing in on that. But I think
so
the idea that you guys have to bring your ideas back from the Lowell Forward and synthesize your ideas into what you want to ask, that might be a place to come up with questions
Okay.
for each of these. I think that would probably be good.
Yeah.
Great.
Mary, did you
I
want to say something?
have, yes. I think that when because I'm thinking about usefulness here and how we're spending our time and how strategic we are at leveraging every guest so that we can move forward with Lowell Forward. That when we look at the specific areas of Lowell Forward that actually touch on sustainability, we may end up actually having a different set of guests. But that's just what I think. And for example, we had land use and urban form. There's sustainability there. Housing, we have CBA here.
Mm-hmm.
Economic development would be the link folks. And then we have mobility, that would be the transportation director, but also the LRTA.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have to think about, do we want them both or one? And then you have energy, climate, and environment. You have Victor there. You also have the school. And then you have parks, open spaces, and trails. All these areas are connected to sustainability. And then finally, arts and culture.
Yeah, totally. So maybe like the headers for these different things in the Google Doc will actually be tied to specific areas in the Lowell Forward plan and then we'll have the presenters, just so we can think of them in those like broader concepts, Mary. I like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of sustainability that way, that it touches all these broader sections, and then all these broader sections can have many different folks or many different type of organizations, because when you think about housing, you have CBA there, but who knows? In the future, you may want a school not a school building, but a full market rate
Developers.
project, or so you have this bucket. I don't like the word bucket, but all they represent a wide range of interests for sustainability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so keeping that in mind, are there any other groups or people that you think would belong on this list for us to start with? And are there any ones that you want to prioritize getting here first?
I think the list is good where it is, and based off of our plan to take a look at the Lowell Forward plan, and then we might discover some stakeholders that we want to maybe prioritize, or maybe stakeholders that aren't listed here. So I think that'd be more valuable to table that for next meeting.
Yeah,
I agree.
we could have the new tree committee.
Is that happening?
It is happening. It is absolutely happening.
Wouldn't that be under natural world or natural resources? That's what it's called in the legislative. So
It would be under something. That sounds like a good place for it. Yep. Yes. Okay, great. This is great. So immediate focus is Save Mass Save and
Yes.
April's meeting.
Yes.
And then, we'll think of all these other broader invitees. And then Cynthia, in the meantime, does it still work to keep trying to reach out to these people that we want to come to the meetings, or do you want us to have specific asks first?
She does, she has reached out to the ones that you have listed.
Okay,
So those have already been contacted, and we're just they're looking at their schedules and trying to figure
Great.
out where they might be able to fit it in. So then, if you have new people, or you want to take these people off the list, then we can adjust that from next week.
okay, awesome.
So are you having trouble getting people to come? Is that part of it?
No, we're just
Victor's
waiting.
coming
Victor's
next
coming in April, so we've got the next one booked.
Yeah.
We'll kind of just keep going.
I think the month by month basis is sometimes good, because if you book it too far out, then stuff happens and falls through.
Yes. Yep, definitely. All right, so, next item, or do we wanna talk about this anymore? Are we good?
I'm good.
Good. All right, brainstorming future tabling events. So, we have a list of our annual events in,
How did the Mill City Grows one go?
great. That is the best event. I love that. That event is so awesome. We had a little wheel, we had the recycling, thank you so much, Cynthia, for printing those out in a pinch.
That's nice.
But, we had the recycling, flyers and the Mass Save, the home modernization, those flyers. And we had a little spinny wheel that said, "Can you recycle this?" And the kids loved it, because everybody loves a little spinny wheel.
Yeah.
And it was very well attended, and we had seeds from Mass Save, from the city via Mass Save, another thing that Mass Save provides us, to use as prizes, yep. And it was really great, and I think, it was nice to get, Sustainability Council out there and, spreading the word about all the good stuff that the city's doing. And recycling is a big one that, it helps to just talk to people, because I showed them, I had my computer, so I showed them the recyclopedia that you can look up if you're not sure. And they do a good job on that. They specify between like cardboard egg cartons, plastic egg cartons, styrofoam egg cartons, like they do a very good, very comprehensive list, so
Yeah,
it was
I'm-
good.
Upset I wasn't able to attend that one.
Well, you guys all have another chance because we got invited back. It was so successful that they're having their plant sale.
That's in April, right?
It's May. It's Memorial Day. It's a Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. If anybody's just hanging around, it is May 23rd. The plant sale, and it's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at UML Greenhouse. So, does anyone know off the bat that they would like to go to that and table at it?
May 23rd?
Saturday, May 23rd.
I'll be there.
Ryan,
I will try to
yes.
be there.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to tell them yes. Great.
Can I take you back?
Yes.
So we said that we'd like Victor to attend, to show up for the next meeting, right?
Yes.
I think it's important to make a request that's specific of the kind of data that we'd like him to share with us, because I know the kind of data that's important, and I know that they have presented this data before.
Yep.
And this data is maybe from 2022, if he can bring us the people that he has signed up for the discount rate or helped with the signing up of the discount rate. That's one category of data you can ask for.
Mm-hmm. The number of people, Mary?
Yes, the number of, the number, I know that there was a time it was 126. So this is data that he actually has.
Yep.
Folks that he has helped sign up with a discount rate. And don't think that it's little numbers. Just to get one person signed up is not that easy. So
Yeah.
he's doing really great. And then people he may have helped directly with MassSave from 2022. People he has helped sign up to the aggregation from 2022.
So the problem with that is Victor started working here in October of 2022, so there's not going to be that much information.
No, there's a reason why I'm asking for data from 2022, because it's in 2022 that there was an equity provision in the MassSave plan that began to target communities like Lowell more specifically. So the data that's really relevant is data from 2022.
Are you saying like data since 2022 or like only 2022?
2022. He's given me this data before, so he knows.
Okay.
Is there something
So
wrong with the data from
aggregation,
2025?
and then arrearage management and fuel assistance.
They have 2 months.
Okay, so it's data as of 2022 and then from 2022 until the present?
It's like data for the year 2022, year 2023, year 2024,
Oh, I see.
Every year since
2025,
Yeah.
That's right.
2026.
Got it, okay.
So you want to
Yeah.
have the data.
Because that's measuring how effective
yeah.
that new
annual
provision
data.
was.
Yes, because that's where the arguments for why MassSave should be saved are.
Ah. Okay, so we have number of people signed up for discount rate, number of people helped directly from Mass Save, number of people helped sign up with aggregation. Any other things?
Arrearage or bill forgiveness, like arrearage management, something like that.
Okay,
And fuel assistance.
yeah.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Thank you for bearing with me.
Which one?
No, that's good.
So
Arrearage
last
She
one.
did the last two, the ones that for bill forgiveness.
Okay,
and fuel.
And
Arrearage
fuel assistance.
management
thank you.
/ bill forgiveness, and then fuel assistance. He has a spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great. Well, this will be helpful for us to like ask him this specifically to bring that stuff since he has it, and we'll be able to do something with that. Okay, anything else you think of, Mary?
No, thank you.
Okay, we've got it written down. Okay. Cool, so, okay, so that's data for Victor that we're asking, that's gonna be a fun meeting. So May 23rd is the Mill City Grows plant sale, we are confirmed tabling, Ryan, thank you, and then whoever else wants to join, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'll take it off of work.
Yeah, awesome,
I wanna see.
awesome. It's really fun. And if there's any, between now and then, if there's materials that the city wants us to use, we'll do that. We'll just, like.
And if there is, you know, like last time you guys wanted from waste and recycling, if there's anything you want from any of our departments for that, let me know and I'll also see what I can get.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, I brought some healthy lollipops and the kids really loved it. So if we can get something, if the city has any of that, that'd be great.
Okay.
And this might be good timing too, I don't know if like the Senate will have voted on the energy affordability bill, but it might be a good time to tell people, hey, call your reps, save mass save, so there might be some of that we could do too.
don't know
Oh,
if
Jay's
we'll have
calling, so I'm gonna merge this one. Hang on a second, guys.
I'm just gonna plug this in.
All right, Jay, Mary,
Hello.
and Anna
Hey.
Christina, you should all
Hi.
be on now. Here.
Thank you.
All right, Jay did register, but I think the Zoom link wasn't working, so this is what's happening.
Yeah, I couldn't find one.
Beautiful. All right, we got battery, we're good. All right, Jay, we were just talking, so you kind of cut the tail end of us here, but we were just talking about future tabling events. May 23rd is Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. Ryan is confirmed, and I'm a maybe, and Liliana's a maybe, and Billy might be a maybe. And anybody else that wants to join can table with them. It's Saturday, May 23rd, Mill City Gross Plant Sale from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the UMassel Greenhouse. It's gonna be great.
I'm a maybe on that as well.
All right, awesome.
And you said you already have mass save stuff?
I still have some tabling materials, but between now and then, we'll work together, and get some more stuff. And we got stuff from, the recycling department too, that was great. Any other events that we know that we want to go to?
On May 22nd, or sorry, that would have been the day before. On May 2nd, there's the Points of Light Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Could that be something we could attend?
The what?
The Points of Light Festival?
Oh,
Oh, I have Town and City Festival as well.
But that might be the same weekend?
Is that the same one?
Is it?
is that in the dark? The points of light, though.
Yeah, it's in the evening. Yeah.
Afraid of the dark.
Yes, we all just go to find each other.
I'm not allowed out in the dark, so.
Jay's gonna bring the city battery to.
Yeah,
turn
we're
on
gonna,
for
yeah.
us. Try it out.
Leanna's gonna hook us up with some solar and lights.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, I don't know if we would need to ask the city to, or ask you all to try to arrange that. I don't know if they have like, if the city would have to pay to have a tent or how that works. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I can find out.
Okay.
Points of Light, right, May 2nd?
Yeah, May
Yes.
2nd. Thank you.
Cynthia knows people.
No, I don't.
She is the person.
Not a city event or anything, but Weston and Sampson is going to be doing like an Earth Day, one of the Wednesdays in April. I'm managing it for our office here in Lowell, so
Okay.
I'll send a memo out to the committee if people wanted to join in. We're just going around picking up some trash around the
Oh,
neighborhood.
great.
So we're doing it with some UMass students as well, so
Okay.
hopefully arranging that. So I'll keep everyone in the loop.
That might be a fun thing for us to do together. Pick up some trash. It is fun.
I
enjoy
actually
it.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I go forward.
I do it on my free time.
I'd love
Yeah.
to dive into the canals and do it. Not actually get my body in the
Michaela,
canals,
after a
but
couple
maybe
days.
That's where it all is. Right?
Yeah.
Yep, sorry about that, Jay, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a couple. You probably already talked about Civics Day on May 18th
We
from
did-
9 to 12:30.
Yeah, we did a little bit. If you want to keep keep it going? What do you, feel free to add.
No, I just want to make sure people have that available as an option to attend. It's going to be a very strong partnership between the city and the Sustainability Council and the school department, which has never really happened before. So it's pretty exciting to see the student competition as part of Civics Day, May 18th from 9 to 12:30. Should be a lot of fun, and they're still looking for judges. If people want to sign up to judge, they can easily do that as well.
Is that
I have that, and I just wanted to make sure that somebody mentioned No King's Day this Saturday, March 28th. Look for a venue near you.
Is there one in Lowell?
Kerouac Park.
Okay, good.
Yes, there are several, I think.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I'm assuming the May 18th, that's 9 a.m. to 12:30, like noonish, right? Not like to midnight.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. It's a morning thing.
Okay, thank you.
Kids' events are always in the morning.
Got it.
All right, so just so people know where we're keeping track of this stuff, there's an events tab in the quorum tracker,
Beautiful.
and I'm adding it, as we go. The Weston and Sampson Earth Day is, can you remind me again?
It's gonna be one of the Wednesdays.
Yep.
I'm just figuring it out internally.
Can I ask a quick question when you get a second, directed towards Jay?
Wednesday in April, yep, all right, let's just make sure I got, so we got the plant sale, Civics Day, Weston and Sampson Earth Day. Did I miss anything? We get the No King's Day, Jay, but I'm not putting it on our events board, it's just whoever wants to go. All right, sorry, go ahead, Anna Christina.
I just want to know, Jay, for that Civics Day, if we were to have a table, do we require a Cory check? Because mine is expired for the year. It's every 2 years.
Gotcha. I don't know. That would be a question for Caitlin, and Michaela can connect you to Caitlin by email pretty
Okay.
easily. Caitlin is
Yeah,
the...
I did not
science-
renew. I did not renew this year on purpose. I'm kind of waiting for it to be quieter.
Are
in the
you
country.
interested in being a judge?
Yes, I normally do judge a lot of science fairs and competitions and whatnot, but you need a Cory check, and because I'm not American, I've kind of been keeping my head down.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Oh.
But it expired, so if it is required, I'm definitely a no.
Okay, I can ask.
She has not mentioned that. And
can
I
ask-
know the public is invited, so I would tend to guess, and it's just a guess, that it's not required.
We
Because
can try to
parents
ask
don't,
tomorrow,
parents who
Jay.
show up, they don't have Cory checks.
True.
Okay, in the interest of time, anybody have any quick event things? No? One quick one, I'm just gonna plug, I'll send the information to you guys, but there's a hydro facility tour Green Energy Consumers is doing April 25th in Westminster, Massachusetts. It's gonna be awesome. Whitman Hydro. I'll send you guys the information.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Another one too that comes up, I'm a part of this group called Young Professionals in Energy, and they've been trying to schedule a nuclear reactor tour on campus. I know it's going to be a limited number of seats, but I do know that once CDOG opens under my office, which I've been counting down the days, I think we're going to try to hold a networking event, and I'll just keep everyone in the loop about that.
Yeah, please.
So it's really, they love to do like events, and they're all sustainability energy focused, so
Okay.
it's mostly just
Cool.
standing around drinking, but it's still a great time.
That sounds horrible.
I know.
Okay, yeah, please. When is the Sea Dog Brewery opening? Do we know a day?
So they actually, you know the El Jefe's shipping container?
Yes.
I watched them truck that away today, so the day's
Oh,
getting closer.
Okay.
The signs are up and the lights are on and the music's playing. I can hear
Okay.
it, so.
Yeah, I walked by today and I saw the signs go up. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, all right.
Awesome, cool, all right. These are all great, a lot of good things. The sun is shining again, so we're all coming out of our caves. That's great. Okay, next agenda item is no LSC, this is a bummer, no LSC summit due to budget constraints. Let's discuss alternatives.
C-Dog.
C-Dog. We're all gonna go get drunk at C-Dog. Is it possible to have like a ragtag donated LSC summit, or is the answer like just no because of other reasons?
Michaela, the summit has always operated on, at best, a shoestring budget. We didn't, I think, if memory serves, and that's always a tenuous argument, but I don't believe we ever even had a budget for the summit. Maybe once or twice we get some food, but a lot of it was donated. So I don't think you need a budget to run a summit. I would encourage you to run one.
My instinct.
I agree with Jay.
Yeah, my instinct would be to request that we have one with no budget, and if there's a way for us to use a community space to bring people together.
I will say it is just a
Agreed.
budget thing, so if there's a way to put it together without a budget, that's
Okay.
no problem.
Oh, okay,
That's
so
good.
we're not,
All right,
okay,
good.
cause I wasn't sure if it was like, no.
No, it's just,
I
budget,
can-
it's just a very tight budget season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very, very, very.
yeah.
I can look into, I don't think there's a fee to hosting it at my office. Maybe with
Your
the
office is so
space.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's nice.
Would it be, is it okay if we had it, does it we
Does
can
it have
have
to
it
be
at
s-
Weston and Sampson, right, I think, if we wanted to?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
I
have-
assume, I mean, I'm assuming that you guys plan it, you know, you had an LTC last time, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm,
I don't,
okay.
In that case, can we put, what day do we put this on our agenda to start planning the next one then?
Cause we were gonna start today, right? We're gonna start tonight. Should we add it to, so the next meeting is gonna be all about saving Mass Save, but maybe we can carve out like 15 minutes to,
I think it'd
When,
be,
sorry, when is it again?
we don't know.
Okay,
I think
It's in the
it'd be-
fall.
okay.
Oh, it's in the fall?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't think we need like a lot of time to
No.
discuss saving Mass Save because we already have a lot of material out there, and I don't think there's anything particularly like outrageous that would be coming from Lowell that is not in the existing data. We'll only be personalizing or localizing our own story. So I would like to see that as the topic discussed in that meeting.
Yep, okay. All right, and I'm just gonna throw it, so we're gonna try, I think goal for the next meeting is let's try to pick a date. And then, and maybe a place.
I'll get that confirmed.
Date and
Yeah.
place,
I think it'd be, I mean, if we carve out 15 minutes
Will be
in the
fine.
next meeting,
yeah,
we carve out a little bit more time in May to
Yeah.
really hash out the things. If we can probably do a June.
do a June summit.
Is that possible, or do you want to keep it to a fall?
I think we should keep it a little bit later, cause June, people are
Traveling.
doing fun stuff. And there's elections, there's special elections in the fall,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Well, the primary is September 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like
When are the
election
midterms?
season always
What?
gets
Yeah.
Yeah, is that when
people
that
that are decision makers in the room.
You're up.
Where is it?
is? Yeah, I know.
Where are we?
What country are we in?
Well, so
Okay.
you're saying to not do it before that?
Yeah, maybe like September, I don't know.
Oh, September's fine,
Yeah,
It actually is helpful too if students want to attend. It's
Yeah.
easier because
Oh,
there'll
that's
be.
a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's-
We found a month.
yeah.
Yeah.
Giving us more time is always nice.
That's
too.
great too.
We
Yeah.
get a buzz, we get the buzz generated about the event.
Okay. Yeah, I can. I'll check back in. I mean, I know Cynthia was looking at that space at one time too. I think we just kind of. I don't really think it's gonna be an issue.
Okay,
Is what I'm getting at.
cool. All right, cool. So we usually have, so we'll start getting the framework going, date and time. We usually have like a general theme that we stick to, and we might have some like awards that we give out of like good stuff in the city and recognizing that.
I like the year that we did that UN simulator.
Oh, the on-roads?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool.
I know how to work that too. If Juliet's not able to come, we can do that again.
Okay, it's been a while since we've done
Yeah,
that.
I've
so-
done that like 1,000 times.
That's
for-
interesting.
and-
I thought it was very interesting and educational.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Michaela, we could also carve out a little time to present the recipients of the competition awards with their financial awards. That's not going to happen at Civics Day. It might happen at some other venue, and we'll discuss that in our team meeting on Monday, but you might consider that as a fallback.
okay. Yep. Absolutely, we could do it at the summit. We should invite them and recognize them at least at the summit, for sure,
Definitely.
now that we're having one. All right, so the next, anything else on the summit or upcoming events, announcements?
I just wanted to say the idea that you guys had last session about the buses and the advertisements from
Oh, yeah.
Save, we have contacted LRTA and we're looking into that. And so we've got some ideas for that, so.
Beautiful.
So that was a great idea, thank you.
Cool.
Exciting.
Yay.
Yeah.
If they go on the buses, let's go ride the bus together. We should take a picture.
I took the bus last night.
Not all
All right.
together. It's,
Yes.
we can't have a quorum, so just.
Oh, we can't really,
You have to go in different groups, yeah.
You guys can all ride different buses.
We'll all take a different bus. All right, great. All right, it is 8:01, everybody. Does anybody have any last minute ads or thoughts?
I think this was productive.
Me
Yeah.
too.
A lot.
Was very good.
I agree.
Good.
So I think the last thought is I will.
Motion to adjourn?
Never mind. Let's go ahead. She's ready to
Have a
go.
second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? All right.
Aye.
Motion
Bye.
adjourned.
Bye.
Bye, thank you, everybody.
Good night, thank you.
All right, good night.
Sorry I was late. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
What's
I
that?
need new glasses.
What happened?
I just can't see with them on or off or
Oh.
away or closer.
Or off.